crisscross applesauce, whatever works for you. You're just gonna start in a seated position, and once you get nice and comfortable, allow your fingers to relax, your shoulders to relax. Your eyes are closed. Relax your jaw, your tongue. I want you to take a big inhale here and just exhale. Again, take a big inhale and exhale. You're going to do about 5 breaths at your own pace. There's no particular way you're breathing. You're not trying to accomplish anything right now. You're just letting go. So big inhale. Fill up the belly, feel the rib cage expand, and exhale. When you exhale, you should feel extremely hollow. Like there's nothing else to give or to get out of the body. Again, take a big inhale. And exhale. Maybe 2 more. Last one. We're going to do the same inhale through our nose. We're going to exhale through our mouth, like really wide, and just push out everything you got. So you're going to take a big inhale here and exhale. And then take another big inhale and exhale. 3 more, just like that. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. You should be making some type of sound when you exhale. And another inhale. Last one. And exhale. Eyes are still closed. I want you to bring your palms together in front of your hearts. Relax your shoulder and your jaw. Your eyes are still closed, even though minds are open. I want you to bring your thoughts to your intentions, affirmation, or magical word for today's practice. Take another big inhale here. And exhale any stress or doubt you may have out. You're going to reach the arms out and just allow your wrists to kind of open and close. And then you're going to start to make these circles. And I don't really care which direction you go, clockwise, counterclockwise, whatever works for you. But keep the arms extended out. And then maybe your hands might work independently or around each other together. Just make something happen with the wrists, opening and closing.
Showing up. Another Project Yoga Richmond person. Strange.
Take a big inhale here. And you're going to kind of open them up a bit. And you're going to bring them even, your wrists even with your shoulders. And we're still making those circles. And as we start to make the circles, I want you to kind of reach from side to side. You're still making the circles. You can reach nice and even, or you can start to roll the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Take a big inhale, open up the chest, roll the shoulders back. Maybe you allow your throat chakra to shine.
And exhale, drop the palms. Beautiful. Take a big inhale, push your weight into your right hand, and exhale, reach the left arm up. What you don't want to do is snatch out your shoulder sockets. So your ears and your shoulders, they're not homies. They don't want to kick it. So never let them touch. You want to roll the shoulder back into that socket so you can open up the chest. And here you're going to make little circles to your wrists. Again, I don't care what direction you go. Remember, it's your practice. Do you? If you have really tight shoulders, you could have put a bend in your elbow and just kind of come here for a little pump. So there's lots of variations you can find. You can find some rotation in your shoulders and your collarbone. Take one more breath here. You're going to take your drishti up to your thumb. And then exhale, slowly bring it back to center. I'm just going to roll our shoulders back for 3, 2, 1. I'm all about the feels and the rolls for 3. So you're going to roll it out tonight. And it was supposed to be a dance party anyway, so we might get some dance moves in, right? Place that left palm flat in the mat. Take a big inhale here as you sweep the right arm up towards the ceiling. And remember, you're not snatching up. You're still stacking that shoulder back in the socket and open up here. Find some rotation in your wrists. Doesn't matter maybe what direction you go, clockwise, counterclockwise. You can keep rotating, whatever. Remember, if you have that tight shoulder, you put a little bend here and just a little pump. So it's totally up to you, kind of what you need right now. And then you're going to take a big inhale, take your drishti up towards your thumb. Excuse me. And exhale, slowly take it down. And we're going to roll the shoulders back for 3, 2, 1. And we're going to roll them forward for 3, 2, 1. Take a big inhale, reach your arms out to a T. And you're going to do that little motion. I like to say, like, if you're on a boat, you know, that little rock you get. And as you rock, you might go a little further in the side body. 3, 2. I don't know about you, but my side is like, yes, boo. 1. We're gonna drop that right elbow. Here's where you can plop a block. So if you have a block, feel free to put one here. And you're gonna reach it up. What you don't want to do is throw it down and close the body up because then you can't breathe. So you want to open up and reach out. Big inhale, drishti up at your thumb or your wrist. And we're gonna just draw the moon both directions, clockwise and counterclockwise 1 time. And then she will bring you back to your center and you'll kind of melt down, roll the shoulders back. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Roll them forward for 3, 2, 1. Ooh, reach those arms out. Rock the boat. 3. Make sure you maintain the core, just like you would if you were in plank. Last one, big inhale, reach it down. If this is super uncomfortable, I could just be right here. Okay, cool. You could also put the block there. You're gonna take that big inhale, reach the arm up. And exhale, just kind of open the body up, torso shining, drop the shoulder socket, and then we're gonna draw the moon in both directions, clockwise and counterclockwise. With all her glory, she'll bring you back up to center and you'll melt it down. Take a big inhale here and slowly unravel. We're going to meet on all fours. So, palms directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. Relax the toes. And before we go into a traditional cat and cow, we're just gonna work our shoulders. So your torso is not doing it, it's your shoulders. You'd like fall into your shoulder socket and then pull out. And you fall in and you pull out. 3, just fall in. Elbows don't bend. Pull out. 2, almost like you're shrugging your shoulders. 1, now traditional, open and arch, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back. And then exhale, slowly round it, pull the belly button towards your spine, tuck your chin. If I don't tuck my chin, it's because I don't think you could hear me with my hair and my And this mic is really hard to stay on, okay? So I may not be tucking, but you tuck. Inhale, open and arch. And exhale, round. Inhale, open and arch. You're going to find 5 or 6 of these at your own pace. They can look like whatever you want them to. So you can find full rows from side to side. You can go backwards and forward. Whatever you feel like you need. Find your thing. This is yours, right? If you want to rock it back and forth, feel free. You got 3 more. 3, 2. Remember, it's supposed to be a dance party. Hey. Last one. Inhale, open and arch. Exhale, round it back. Child's pose. I'm not going to tuck my head because I want to make sure that you can hear me. Make sure your forehead is grounded on the mat. You can stretch your hands out over your heads or keep them by your sides. Find what's working for you. Remember, you should be able to hear yourself breathe using your ujjayi breath, even here in child's pose, balasana. You're here for 3 more breaths. This is 3. 2. 1. Inhale here. And exhale. Walk your hands out as far as you feel comfortable. You're going to push the weight into your palms and inhale slowly. Melt the body up like you're almost crawling, and you're going to sink past your pelvis or groin. Release the feet, saying hello to a light cobra, Bujidasana. And even lighter, we're going to move the feet so you can look back at the right. And then exhale, center. Keep the elbows. You don't have to be this high. And then inhale, left. Check it out. And exhale. You're going to use this as a movement. We're just going to move. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. You do not have to move as fast as me. You can find your own flow. You could just be posing in it, chilling in it. One more. And squeeze those elbows in. Melt the belly for 3, 2, 1. Forehead kisses the mat. Walk the palms back a bit. Tuck the thumb underneath your boob. Squeeze the elbows into your rib cage. And you're going to inhale, Cobra Bujidasana. Tuck the toes. Exhale, slowly sink back for down dog for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your down dog. I'm going to not go into it because I don't want the mic to fall. So I want you to sink the heels of your feet firmly into the mat. Shift your tailbone back and up. Pull your belly underneath your rib cage. Roll your shoulders back towards your hips. Your drishti, meaning where you're looking, is at the tip of your nose or belly button. Breathe here. You're in downward dog for 5 more breaths. Feel free to walk the dog if you need to. Feel free to twerk with the dog, shake with the dog. Just don't go running with the dog, okay? You are here for 4 more breaths. 4, 3, 2. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. 1. Take a big inhale. Look at your thumbs. You're going to exhale slowly. Walk the feet towards your hands. And then inhale, open and arch. Drishti's out. And exhale, fold, forward fold. And now bend the knees, open and arch. And exhale, slowly round it up. Bring the head. The head should be the last thing to return to center. And you're here at mountain pose. Tadasana. Feet together. And if you're not a hula hoop, I'm really big on the hula hoop and the hips. So right now, I want you to engage your core like you're doing a crunch or a plank. And then you're gonna try to hula hoop through a Cheerio, a really tiny Cheerio. So that means your pelvis or your groin has to hit, and then both hips have to hit the Cheerio and your sacrum, so your lower spine. So all that's like living in that Cheerio. Eh. 3. Remember, who cares what you look like? 2. Rotate your Cheerio. 3. Engage your core. You're doing that, right? 2. 1. Oh, if you did it right, you need to just take a break. Take a big inhale here, mountain pose. And exhale. Feet are about hip width apart. Same thing. So our hula hoop is going to get a little bigger. So I want you to visually think about drawing a circle with your hips. We're all about mother, right? Mother moon. So this is 3. Don't kick the booty out too far. Push more forward than backwards. 2. 1. Don't worry, I can't see you. So you can do whatever you want. Rotate it. 3. You're trying to say hello to that hip flexor. 2. Your hamstring's not even doing it. Don't hyperextend your knees. 1. And then we're gonna, roll, kick the left hip out. Toes still facing. Oh, and just like almost like you're doing a triangle pose, but we're like halfway and we're just gonna like peek in that triangle. Take a big inhale here and exhale, pour it over. Inhale, open an arch right here. Give you a little shake, a little shake, a little shake, a little shake. Bend the knees and round it up. Hula hoop, let's go. 3. I don't care what direction. Engage the core. 2. Think about if you're really hooping. 1. It would have to hit here. Rotate. 3. Remember, they said it was a dance party. 2. 1. Engage your core. Take a big inhale. Kick that hip out towards the right. Shoulder is the one dripping towards the left foot. You're like opening up the torso. Oh, almost like your triangle. And then you're gonna, pour it over. Half circle, fold it. Inhale, open an arch right here. And exhale, forward fold. Take a bend through your knee. It's like some little alien music here. Turn those toes out. For goddess, this is what you don't want to happen. You don't kick that booty back. You scooping that booty in. Yeah. And we're just gonna move those shoulders. Squat a little deeper for 3. Woo! 2. 1. Pour it down. Rotate the toes. Take it wide. Take a big inhale here. Shake it out. For 3. Shake it out. Means shake your tush, your hips, your thighs. 2. Everything should be jiggling. 1. Inhale, open an arch. Exhale, fold it forward. Put a slight bend in your knees, and you're going to round up the back, engaging each and every vertebrae as you come back up to center. Take a big inhale as you step the feet in. And exhale. You guys feel warm? Big inhale here. Inhale, right arm up and over. And exhale, just bring it back. And you just strip it down. As soon as it hits your side, you're going to take the inhale with the left. Inhale up. And exhale, bring it back. Your elbow leads you all the way down. We're going to do the same thing. Ready? Inhale up. Bring it back. Release it down. Switch. As soon as you take that inhale, that arm has got to move. Are you just going to find a little rhythm? We're going to do like 4 more. I don't care what they look like. Worry about what it feels like. You can be kind of doing this. You know that little used car balloon thing that'd be like bum bum bum. You could do that one. Make this your last set. Woo. Take a big inhale here. You don't have to turn. I just want to make sure you can see me. Standing cat and cow. Inhale, open and arch. And we're going to exhale, bend the knees, and then round it up. All that is one breath. Ready? Inhale, open and arch. You can take your drishti up. Feel free. Bend your knee. And exhale, round it back up. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, pick your own pace. You are your own guru. Last one. You're going to hold it down, hang in that forward fold, and commit right there. I'm not taking forward fold because I don't think you hear me. My hair will be in the way. Like, it's kind of funny. Forward fold means there is more weight in your toes than the heels of your feet. You're not shifting your tailbone back, but you're shifting it forward. Everything should be pouring forward. Forward fold is a really good prep pose for everything, and especially handstand, because you want to push that body forward. So don't think about pushing the tailbone back, but sweeping it forward and make your toes do the work. You're in forward fold for 2 more breaths. Feel free to interlace elbow to wrist. You can take them behind you, roll them down your shoulders, on your hips, whatever you feel like you need. Find that. One more breath. Take a big inhale here. You're in that forward fold. And exhale. In an open and arch, lengthen right here. Exhale, step the right foot back the length of your mat. Heel to heel, you should have a straight line. Take a big inhale, bend the front knee. And exhale, crescent. And then inhale, goddess arms, you're going to pour into, you're not going to stay here. Exhale, downward dog. Sink the tailbone back, not forward. There should be more weight in your legs than your arms. The only fingers that's activated is your thumb and your index finger. Everything else should be super light. Pull your belly underneath your rib cage, your drishtis at the tip of your nose or your belly button. Breathe. Yes, you can. The music started to pick up, so we got to pick up because it's a dance party. I want you to inhale, bend the knees, open and arch the back. You're gonna like float in your cat, and you're gonna work it from side to side. Engage your core for 3, 2, 1, and down dog. Breathe. Trying to keep this mic on. Inhale, bend the knees. Don't touch the floor and work them out from side to side, just like we did for 3. Yes, you can. 2, engage the core. 1, take a big inhale here. Exhale, shift back, downward facing dog. Breathe. Sink the heels actively into the floor. Pull the belly under the rib cage. Drishti goes to the tip of your nose or your shoulders back towards your hips. Lengthen through the lower body. You're here for 4 more breaths. 4. 3. You're in down dog. 2. Remember, I'm just a teacher, so I don't have to practice with you. This is your practice. Last big inhale here. And exhale. Hold that down dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Look at your thumbs. Exhale, walk your feet forward. Inhale, open and arch, halfway lift. Drishti's out. Exhale, forward fold. Take it all the way down. Inhale, bend the knees, open and arch. And exhale, slowly round at the back. Come all the way back up to center. Head should be the last thing to return. You're in mountain pose, Tadasana. Take a breath here. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, open and arch, lengthen. Exhale, step the left leg back the length of your mat. Heel to big toe, you have a straight line. Take a big inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, crescent lunge. You're only here for a breath. And then inhale, goddess those arms, open up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Oh, shucky ducky. So we got this little beat. So we're gonna just rock to side. Maybe pull opposite foot off the mat. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Use it to walk back, right, left, right, until you walk back to plank. Hey. Rock it from side to side. Feet don't move. Right, left. Switch sides. Engage your core. 3 more. Last breath. You can do it. Walk it back up to down dog. Until you get to your down dog and you feel good about it, and rest in that down dog. Breathe. Yeah, that means it's still going. If you want to put that rock in those hips in that down dog, feel free. If you're just holding down dog, feel free. This is 3. Inhale. 2. Breathe. Even if you got to rock. Last breath. Inhale. Exhale. You're still in that down dog, right? And now sweep the right leg up. 3-legged dog. Sink the heel of the left foot into the mat. You're going to find a little circle in your ankle. Find that circle and then pump. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, pull it through. Heel to big toe. Crescent lunge. And you know how you used to like pump it as a kid? Hey, feel free to find that pump. Hey, feel free to find whatever you need. You're just in crescent. So I don't care what you're really doing with your upper body, but you're in crescent. Push that back heel into an imaginary wall, running directly over your ankle. And there's a little bounce, a little static. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, you can. Hey, and now bend. Drop those palms. Exhale, down dog. Breathe. Walk it out to plank with the inhale. Exhale, find your plank. Hula hoops. Hula hoops. Hula hoops. Rotate the hoop. And push it down dog. Breathe. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You're in down dog, right? Take a big inhale here. Sweep the left leg up to the ceiling or the sky. Exhale, sink down through the heel of the right foot. Pull the belly in. Square the hips. Making those circles through the ankle. Ready? We're going to pump it. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, high up on the tippy toe. Pull it through. Set it up. Exhale, crescent lunge. You're here for 6 breaths. I don't care what you do with your upper body. You could be like posing. You could be holding. You could be pelvic thrusting. Pick yours, whatever it is. Pick yours for 3. Keep going. 2. Ready? 1. Big inhale. Inhale. Drop those palms. Exhale, down facing dog. Walk the feet. Right off the mat. Left off the mat. Right off the mat. Keep moving. Keep moving. You got 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Sink down to the heels of the feet. Pull the belly in. And high up on the tippy toes. High, high, high on the tippy toes. Exhale, pour it all the way down past the plank. Pelvis or groin sink. You're in this floaty upward facing dog because my toes are tucked. Push back. Elbows make love to your rib cage. Drop the knees. Take a big inhale here. Ujjadasana. Exhale, child's pose. Find your child's pose for about 4, maybe let's go 5 breaths. Breathe. You're just in child's pose. There's nothing else happening. There's nothing else going on. Doing beautiful. Maybe 2 more. Maybe you could do this inhale through your nose and exhale through the mouth. This is your last one. Big inhale. And exhale. Stretch the arms out as far as you can get them. And then you're gonna walk the body up so you find puppy pose. The key to puppy is just like downward facing dog. Make sure your hips are directly over your knees. And then you're gonna melt through your shoulders. Ideally, your armpits would touch the floor, but don't worry if they don't. If this is really intense, you could put a block underneath your chin to keep some space. So you have the option of resting your forehead on the mat or your chin. If you rest your chin, you're gonna be deeper in the pose. This is all about those shoulders. So if your shoulders are screaming, walk those hands back in a little bit. Okay, just make sure that the tailbone is even over the knees so you have a nice straight line and then you're melting forward. The energy is going more forward than backwards like in downward facing dog. It's really hard for me to do this pose and keep this mic on, but we're gonna try. You're not doing anything but letting go, okay? Just breathe into the spaces that are screaming. Breathe into the spaces that are happy. Just breathe. Last big inhale here. Exhale. Push the weight in your palms and rise the body up with the inhale. Sink the pelvis or groin down into the mat. And you're going to melt the torso. Reach the arms behind you. Interlace the fingers. You're going to tuck your toes into the mat. Take a big inhale here. And exhale, push those toes actively into the floor so you can pull your elbows back, rib cage might float. What I don't want you to do is crunch your butt. Okay, make your core and your lower back do the work. Big inhale here. Yes, you can. And exhale. Beautiful. Palms are right behind the shoulders. Squeeze the elbows into your rib cage. Inhale, upward facing dog. Stay on your toes. Exhale, shift back. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And then inhale, slowly roll it forward again. Sink the pelvis or groin. Back to upward facing. Drop the knees, push back, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop, open and arch, tuck the toes. Exhale, down facing dog. Take a big inhale here and slowly walk the feet to your hands. Inhale, open and arch. Exhale, take the fold. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, little standing back bend. Don't even change your drishti. And now open those arms like you're giving the universe a big hug. Tuck the torso. Oh, exhale, big squeeze. Love on yourself right here. And then you're gonna just release it. And I just want you to wiggle. I don't care what you look like. Feel free to find your hula hoops again. You'll use car balloon dance. You can just jump around. This is the best way to wake up, okay? I don't care if you don't do yoga ever again, but when you wake up in the morning, you should just wiggle and jiggle. It wakes up the body and the muscles. It gets the blood glowing because you've been laying all night. So you're just gonna find your wiggle, 2 more wiggles, or you can be finding water. 1 more wiggle. Bring it center. We're gonna work on our balance. Take a big inhale here. And exhale. I want you to zip all of this up. So don't do this one. Don't do that one. Zip it all up. Take a big inhale here. And you're gonna exhale, point out the right foot. And you're just gonna bounce it. The toe's just gonna lightly kiss the mat. I have my entire leg engaged. This quad is working. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Oh, and bring it in. Woo, you might want to wiggle. Feel free if you don't want to, zip it all in. Take a big inhale here. And exhale, release the left leg, point it. These are like tiny little moves. I'm not like trying to get the leg anywhere, okay? What I'm trying to do is actively use my core. 4 more. 3 more. Last one. Oh, woo. If you want to wiggle, hula hoop for 3. I definitely teach a hoop class if you want to try it out. 2. 1. All right, we're going back out again. Ready? Zip it all in. Take that big inhale. Find something to stare at. And exhale. You ready? Reach that inhale. Right toe points out and exhale. Let's go for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out. I don't care how it goes. Engage your quad. Take a big inhale here. And you're going to exhale. March that knee up. Flex the foot. Grabbing here. Sweep it in. Big squeeze. It doesn't have to be really high, right? It can be super light. Who cares about falling? Everybody falls. So if you fall, don't worry about it. What I want you to do is just crunch it into the inside of you, right? The key is I've got to flex this foot. When this foot is lazy, so is my core. So make sure that you're flexing the foot you're floating on. The other foot, the opposite foot is grounded down to the mat. You got 2 more breaths. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. 1 more breath. And then relax the hands. We're going to do the same pump. Yes, you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, put it down, but you want to hula hoop now. So 3, don't care what direction you go. 2, supposed to be a dance party, remember? And rotate. I wish you could hear my hips popping. Last one. Take a big inhale. Find your center. Find something to stare at. Ready? Take a big inhale. Start to march that left foot out. Point the toe. And exhale. Breathe here. Let's go. 7, 6, 5. This doesn't move. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the float. Yes, you can. Hold it. Yes, you can. And then you're going to inhale. Bend that knee. March it all the way up. Flex the foot. The key is I cannot scrunch my rooted toes. So I can't do that. I've got to space those toes out. Ground into the floor. Shoulders over the hips. Pull the belly in. Hip over the heel of the foot. Yes, you can. Hold it. You can do it. 3 more breaths. 3. Who cares how high it is? You can be like right here. What I don't you do is go down and pick it up because that's going to change your breathing. 2. Ready? 1. Let's pump it for 8. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, yes, you can. 2, you got this. 1, oh, put it down. Find your hoop. Find your move. Who cares what it looks like? If you want to go wide legs, you can. For 3, 2, 1. Who want to go disco and rotate? I can't wait till we get out and be able to dance again. Like, woo! The dance parties in my house are real. Last one. Take a big inhale here. Step the feet about hip width apart. And you're just going to rock from side to side. Yeah. For 3. As we rock, maybe get a little wider. 2, 1. Take a big inhale here. Turn those toes out so heels are facing each other. And you can do this with the rock until you get into your goddess that you're ready to commit to. What you don't do is kick that booty out, okay? So chest not pouring forward, square the shoulders. And we're just gonna bounce. We're gonna dip the booty in a sauce. 8, 7, 6, yes you can. 5, dip it in the sauce. 4, 3, 2, 1. Collect it all in, pull it up. Rotate the toes, pull it forward. Parsarita, Paschimottanasana, wide straddle. Just like forward fold, the weight should be in your feet, not in the heels, but the toes, right? So place the weight in the toes, pour the body over, almost like you're tilting the tush forward over into, so it would pour out your, the crown of your head. I can't talk. You're not pushing back, you're pushing forward, right? 2 more breaths here in your straddle. Walk the hands out, open an arch right here. And we're gonna give a wiggle for 3, 2, 1. Oh, stop the wiggle. Take a big inhale, open an arch, round it up nice and slow. Yes, you can. Rock from side to side. We're gonna do it again. For 3, 2, 1. Take a big inhale here, turn the feet out. You can do this with a rock. So you're preparing yourself. Find your goddess. Rock it from side to side. 8, 7, shoulder to square. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dip the booty in the sauce. Yes, yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. 3, 2, 1. Rotate and pour it forward. Enjoy that straddle. Breathe. Pour it forward. Energy in the toes, not the heels of the feet. Breathe. I want you to take your right arm and slowly walk it over to your left foot, shin, or thigh. You're going to connect wherever you're comfortable. And you're trying to spin your body out, but still forward. So it doesn't matter how deep the twist is. It doesn't matter if the hand doesn't connect to the foot. Just take it over to that side. Find somewhere to ground the palm. If you want to go spider fingers, you can. That means my fingertips are just kissing the mat. Right? So everybody's going to look different. Each side is going to look different. So just take yours. You know, a little deeper in that twist. And then you're going to exhale, slowly release it down the center. Just to inhale right here to kind of refocus, jiggle it out. 3, 2, 1. Take a big inhale, slowly walk the left arm to the right side. I don't care where it goes. If it connects at all, find yours, push the energy forward, take the twist. Feel free to do the spider fingers, or they're just floating over to the right side, wherever works for you. You're there for 3. Take the twist. Enjoy that. 2, 1. Take the twist a little deeper for this last breath. Exhale, bring it back to center. Take a big inhale here. We're going to exhale, bend into our right knee. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Make it as fluid as you can. Use your breath as your own teacher. Feel free to take your hands off the floor altogether. Whatever works for you, you got 4 more, okay? 3, 2, 1. Take it over towards the left leg. Rotate towards the back of your mat. Both heels rotate. So heel to big toe, you have a straight line. Drop your right palm. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, dragonfly twist. Belly button is making love to the inside of your thigh. Feel free to stretch that arm up towards the ceiling or the sky if you are enjoying this outside. One more breath, maybe check out your own bum. Big inhale. Exhale, drop the back knee. Relax the foot. You are in a low lunge. You can have the palms on the thigh if you like. They could be up towards the ceiling. They could be in goddess. They could be behind you. Pick what works for you. What you don't want to do is have the foot behind the knee. Okay, you should never look like that. It can always be in front, right? Because Ajasana is just half of the splits. So you're trying to sink those goodies into the earth. Breathe. You got this. Do whatever you need with your hands. Feel free to get it moving. Have some static energy. Last breath. Yes, you can. Exhale, pour the body forward. Feel free to stay right here with just your palms. If you're comfortable, you can take your forearms to the floor, or you can use a block and put the block underneath your forearms. Pick what works for you, okay? What I want you to think about is this is the lizard pose. So they're as close to the ground as possible, but there is no round in their backs. So you're keeping that nice little slope in your back and looking out. Feel free, I'm rotating just so you can see my legs, to turn the left leg out and like spin that knee out. Yeah. So whatever works for you, you're kind of finding that. You're just breathing for 3, 2. Yes, it feels so yummy, doesn't it? Feel free to keep it moving. You don't have to be still. And then I want you to reach that left arm up. Wherever you are, and exhale, take it behind you. If you are comfortable, you could bring that right leg up and connect. If you are not comfortable, please don't. Don't come out of the pose to connect, though. Open up. Exhale. Drop it. You're going to drop both forearms on the floor and then just slowly sweep that left leg back nice and straight. And I like to call these windshield wipers. You're going to turn your windshield wipers on. I'm like on a video, like, hey, oh no, I don't want ice cream. Thank you, though. One more breath. Exhale, drop it. Bring the palms behind the shoulders, tuck the thumb, take a big inhale. Upward facing with those toes tucked. Yes, you can. Nice and slow, take it back. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Take a big inhale here. Look at the thumbs. Exhale, walk the feet forward. Inhale, open an arch, halfway lift. Exhale, take the fold. Inhale, bend the knees and open an arch. Exhale, round it up. Standing cat and cow for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring a mountain pose. Take a breath. We gotta do the other side. You guys ready? Take a big inhale here. And exhale. About hip width apart again. And let's rock until we get down. Let's rock for 8. This is 7, 6. Remember, you can widen as you rock. So you're like preparing your body mentally. 2. About 2 more. Then we're going to start to turn the feet in. We're going to squat it down to our goddess. Start to turn it in. Engage. And little rocks for 8, 7, 6, 5. Yes, you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Dip for 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, turn it in. Pour it over. Start to bend with the left knee because that's the one we're ending with. Find your movement. Remember, your hands can leave the mat whatever you feel like you need. One more set. This time we're returning back to the front of our mats. Are we ready? Inhale. Swing on that right side. Rotate everything. Heel to big toe. You have a straight line. Take a big inhale here. Drop that right palm. Take the twist, dragonfly twist. I'm rotating so you can see me. Breathe. Make sure that that belly button is touching the inside of the thigh. You're rolling the shoulders out so you're still stacked nice and even. Feel free to take that arm up if you need to. Breathe. Last breath. Big inhale here. Exhale, bring it center. You can say the palms right here, drop the back knee, relax the foot. So yummy. Feel free to find your lizard right here with both hand palms on the floor. I could put my block down or can go forearm here. Roll the shoulders back, pull the belly in. There are so many variations to this pose, so I don't really care what you choose. You are in your own space, doing your own thing. What I want you to think about is sinking that pelvis or groin into the earth and kind of surrendering. Try not to round the back, because as soon as you round the back, you pull out the floor. When you lengthen and open up that chest, you're able to open up the body. And feel free to rotate on the outside of that thigh to open it up here through the leg if you need to. So there's so many options, so many variations that you can find. Take a big inhale and start to walk out of that lizard, connecting with our true Ajiyasana. Take your time because you already got in there backwards. I love to rotate everything so my body doesn't know what I'm doing. And sink. Remember, you have so many options with your hands. Pick what works for you. Okay. Every side is different. Every day is different. So something you may do on Monday, you may not be able to do on Wednesday. That's okay. Oh, cranes in the sky. Okay. This was last year's jam. 2 years ago. Was that 2 years ago? Take one big inhale here. And exhale. You can connect here or you can bring it up for a deeper stretch. Open. I tried to put one in the air. One more breath. Big inhale here. Exhale. Melt into the floor. Stretch that leg out around you and take it back. Woo! Windshield wipers. Breathe. One more breath. Drop it. Those legs, bring the palms behind the shoulder blade, tuck the thumb underneath the boob. Take a big inhale, squeeze the rib cage, elbows into the rib cage. Exhale, Cobra Bujidasana. Tuck the toes underneath you. Inhale here. Exhale, down facing dog. Away, away. Inhale, drop the knees, open arch the back. Exhale, sit back on the heels of the feet. Roll the shoulders up, square the body. Take a big inhale here. Great in the sky. You're gonna interlace the fingers behind you. Roll the shoulders back. Oh, take a big inhale here. You can feel free to place them on the mat and take your drishti up if you like, or you're just right here, just halfway. You don't have to move your drishti at all. It's totally up to you what little back bend you want right here. One more breath. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, bring it center. And then we're going to do those little shoulder rows again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Rotate them forward for 4, 3, 2. They're going forward, right? 1. Oh. Take a big inhale here. Bring it center. And exhale. Tuck the toes underneath you. So you got to push up and then exhale, push it back. You're going to walk your feet about your knees about hip width apart. So you have a little, like a tiny little Y or V. And inhale, reach the arms up. And you're going to pour the chest forward, goddess arms. Stop where you're comfortable. Take a big inhale there. And exhale, you're going to round your arms all the way around so you come back and you're able to give yourself a hug. We're going to do this like 3 times. The first one may feel weird, but the more you do it, the more you're going to open up. Ready? And now reach those arms up towards the ceiling. And before you arch the back, just find the center nice and stable. Zip it all in. And then exhale, pour it back. Use that inhale to bring it forward. Give yourself that hug. Love on yourself. Oh, you are the bomb. I love you so much. Tell yourself something nice and sweet right now. And then, right back up. Exhale those goddess arms. Take it around. This time, as you take it around, drop the palms. Tuck the toes underneath you. Very short down dog. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, left arm is off the mat, and it is taking the twist, connecting to the right ankle, shin, hip, or thigh. Breathe. You got this. Take that little twist. One more breath. Big inhale here. Exhale, bring it back to center. You're in a shorter down dog. And then when you feel the breath and comfortable, take that right arm, connect with the left shin, hip, or thigh. I cannot do it at all. My mic won't stay on. Breathe here. Take that yummy twist. You're kind of looking underneath that armpit. Breathe. One more breath. Big inhale here. And exhale. Walk it back to down dog. Take a big inhale here in that down dog. And exhale, start to bend the knees. Big inhale here. They connect to the floor. Open and arch. Cow pose. Cross the feet at the ankles. Come through until you're sitting on your tush. I'm just going to grab our legs, wrap around our shins. If you do this, you're going to fall every time. So you want to pull through like you're slingshotting yourself. Just breathe here. So my music went out. I have no idea what's playing. So I want you to find your own rhythm, your own beat. If you have the music, please still enjoy that. The SoundCloud cloud is www.mixcloud.com. PJ Sykes. Big breath here. We're just going to slowly round it back to the mat. You can do it nice and slow. Take a big inhale here. Next, I'll stretch it up towards the ceiling. You are going to flex and point your toes. They can work independently or together, whatever works for you. No other part of your body is doing any work, though. And if your legs are way over here, that's cool too. My legs just naturally fall right here, and it's no big deal. Pick what works for you, right? You're not snatching on yourself or trying to make anything happen. You're just chilling. Big inhale, one more breath. And exhale, just relax. You're going to connect wherever you're comfortable. You can take your peace fingers and grab your big toes around your ankles, your calves, behind your knees, your thighs, whatever you feel is comfortable to just hold on to without letting your shoulder blades leave the floor. So you can't go and pick yourself up. You got to bring those legs to you, and you're committing to wherever pose you are in. I want you to just close your eyes and breathe. Say something again nice to yourself. Brianna, you are a great cook. Thank you so much. Take a big inhale here. Let the energy shoot out the heels of your feet. And exhale, relax the hands over your heads. You're going to inhale, flex. Flex the toes, and exhale, point them. And then we're going to melt them down for 7, 6, 5, 4. Let the base of your spine keep touching the mat. 3, 2, 1. You're going to float right here. Yes, you can. Engage the core. And then melt down. Bring the hands by your sides. Ooh, take a big breath. Both legs are coming up at the same time. Now flex your toes. Exhale, sweep them straight up. Take a big inhale here. And this time we're going to pour them forward. Your lower back might leave the floor, but what I don't want you to do is hop with momentum. So they're just going to come wherever they're comfortable, where they can naturally hang out. And then you're going to take a big inhale there. Exhale, take your hands over your heads. You're going to do it again. Ready? Take a big inhale. Exhale, point. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Big inhale there. Exhale and release. Bring your hands by your sides. Big inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale, flex the toes. Exhale, sweep them straight up. This time they're going to inhale, come in. You're going to grab behind your your calf. And exhale, like float in. Your chin might make love to your knees. Big inhale here. You're not trying to fold it over. We're not going all the way to a plow. And exhale slowly. Let it come back. This time bend the knees. Take a big inhale. Grab the soles of your feet. Happy baby. Please feel free to rock your baby. Just don't murder your baby. Take it easy. Let the shoulder blades drip. Let the energy fall out your toes. 3, 2, 1. Take a big inhale here. And exhale, just open them as wide as you can. Who cares where they go? And now bend back the knees, soles, the feet touch. And you're gonna melt it on the mat for Supta Baddha Konasana, recline butterfly pose. If your butterfly is not ready to just hold still, please feel free to flutter your wings a couple of breaths. You're gonna be here for maybe about 4 more breaths, so you can flutter for maybe 1 or 2. And then I want you to be as still as you possibly can. You can change the dynamic of this pose by pulling your feet in or taking them out further, depending on how your hips feel. I like to play with it because every day, like I said, it's different. So find yours and then just be there. Last big inhale and exhale. You're going to slowly start to close that left leg so that you can stack it on top of the right for supine twists. You're looking the opposite direction of your knees. If you want to get deeper in this pose, feel free to stretch that top leg, which should be your left leg, out. And then take one more breath. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly pull the knees back in. Float them back into your center. Take a big inhale as you stretch them up towards the ceiling. Grab where you're comfortable without picking up the shoulder blades and melt it forward and over to the body. And you're trying to fit in that tiny little suitcase. And slowly melt it back, each and every vertebrae kissing the floor. Inhale, bend both knees. Exhale, happy baby. And then I'm going to inhale, close the soles of the feet. Back to Supta Baddha Konasana. You are still for 3 breaths before we start to move it again. So this is 3. 2. 1. Slowly start to bring that right butterfly wing up. And you're taking it towards the left side. You're looking the opposite direction. And the beauty of supine twist is that you can take it so many places to open up. What you want to make sure is just that opposite shoulder, so my right shoulder should still be connected to the floor. You want to get deeper, you can stretch that top leg out and connect with the opposite hand. You can also find a twist here. So there are so many things that you can do to make it yours. I think one of the beautiful things about yoga is there is no rules. Like you can just do what works for you. We got enough rules in our life. If no place you should have freedom, it should be right here. Take one more breath. And exhale, just slowly start to bend. You're going to bring yourself back into center. So you have your knees curled into your chest here, wrap your hands around your shins. Give yourself a loving freaking hug. Take a big inhale, stretch up. Both hands and feet towards the ceiling like a dead bug. You're going to stretch it out, maybe make some little wiggles. And then we're going to exhale, open up into like this starfish shape, nice and wide. Don't touch the floor yet. Connect, reach from both sides, all 4 points. Then you get to relax, melt into the floor. Hands are by your sides, eyes are closed. You are connected to the floor. Before we hit our Shavasana, I want you to squeeze your toes really tight. Squeeze them tight, tight, tight. And release. Wiggle them and thank them for being there. I want you to squeeze your butts really tight. Squeeze them tight, tight, tight. Just got so cold. And exhale, release. Wiggle your tushy and thank it for being there. I want you to ball up your fists. Squeeze it really tight. And release. Roll your fingers. Shrug your shoulders into the body. Squeeze it really tight. And release. And move brace muscles all around. Squeeze all the tension out of your faces. And release. Last one. You are going to squeeze every muscle in your body. Squeeze yourself tight, tight, tight. And release. Feel your body melt into the mat. Eyes are closed. Tongue is relaxed. Jaw is relaxed. There is nothing else to do. There is nowhere else to go. You have accomplished everything. I want you to think about your mind as a house. Open up all the blinds and windows in your house. Open up the windows. Let the breeze come in one side and out the other. If thoughts come into your mind, let them come in one window and go out the other. As you lie here, you can bring your thoughts back to your intentions, your magical word, or just say, I am so thankful to be here, to be alive. I'd like to allow you to end your practice where you see fit. So I'm going to say my thank yous now. Please remember to donate to this project. They are offering classes where they are not available for some. Love, light, Om Shanti, Ashe, Namaste. Thank you for sharing your practice with me, guys. Have a beautiful and blessed evening.